Hi, I'm Cloud and welcome to a new video. So today I'm going to be using gouache, which is a medium that I love to use, honestly. I don't use it enough though, I get really nervous painting, but it's so much fun. And this drawing actually went really well, the end results are really nice. I am so proud and happy with it, but yeah. So I started off by sketching off camera because, as you can see, there's a pink sketch as well. That one didn't turn out how I wanted it to, so I ended up just drawing over the top, which after I recorded this, I just ended up painting over that as well and just keeping the girl that you see me painting right now. Literally, that's the only thing. The rest is all painted yellow, like a little cream color. But yeah, for this painting, I used two different brands of gouache. I used the travel set of the ARRTX gouache paints, which I was really sad when they arrived because they were all dry. I show you later on, but it was really dry instead of creamy and nice. So yeah. And the other gouache that I use is the Himi jelly pots, which are very popular at the moment. And they're also very aesthetically pleasing. They're so cute. I really like them. But back to the ARRTX gouache. I think they're really good, even though they were dry. Just put some water on it and it'll be fine. It's not ruining the paint or anything. It's just a shame it wasn't creamy and nice. That being said though, I do really like the ARRTX ones and the Himi ones. The Himi ones I like a bit more just because I've had more time with them. I've had more years of experience with them, so I just know what they're like and what to expect. So yeah, but the ARRTX ones, they are very pretty as well, and I love the colors that you get. They're so cute. They're so pastel. But yeah, anyway, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing when I paint. So oh yeah, here's the dry. Because it came dry, there was less product in it. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't really know how to use gouache properly, even though I've watched videos and I've used it a bit, quite a bit. But so I just use it the way I like to use it. I don't really layer much apart from on the skin, because that's my favorite. I love adding blush and details to the skin. But I do go over with pencils, as you will see later on. When I paint, I don't know, I just kind of do it in an order that I think is right, because like I said, I'm not a professional with gouache, but I love the texture of it compared to acrylic. I am so nervous about using acrylic. I do have that paint, but I'm worried about using it. I like watercolors. They're probably second favorite. First it would be gouache is my favorite paint, and then watercolor, and then acrylic, and then oil. I've never used oil-based paint, never, and I don't think I will. That sounds so intimidating, and I feel they're really expensive as well, right? So yeah, no thanks. That's too scary. But usually what I do with paint is I leave some details out, so I just use it as a base, really. And then when I'm done with that, I let it dry and then go over with pencils, because I'm definitely more confident with using pencils. Even if it leaves a weird texture over the paint, because the paint's bumpy, so the pencils will turn out looking a bit odd, but it gives a nice charming look to it. You can tell it was handmade and stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on. I want to talk about the camera that I'm using. So I'm using a Kodak Pix Pro AZ255 and it's actually pretty good. Like, I like the quality, I think it's nice, but oh my goodness, does it eat away at batteries. So it's not one that has like a battery that you just charge overnight. No, it requires 4 AA batteries. And get this, right? I didn't know this before buying the camera, but it's definitely more for taking pictures rather than recording, because when I was recording this, I had brand new batteries in, and then at the end of the recording, I decided to transfer the pictures and videos over to my laptop, and it took 4 hours, by the way. So there was 1 hour of filming footage, and then it took 4 hours to transfer to my laptop. And by the time it was done, I checked the camera and it's telling me to replace the batteries, even though I put some fresh ones in. Like, literally bought them the other day, put them in, started recording, and all that. Yeah. That is so ridiculous. I'm gonna have to like sell the camera and buy a new one. But at least this time I know which one I want, and it's not gonna require batteries, because I've had to buy 2 packs of batteries for this camera. And that's because when I film, I've filmed using the camera before with other batteries, and I didn't like how the footage came out, so I ended up not using it. And then I had to replace them again. Anyway, though, it's not the biggest deal. I'll just sell the camera and then buy a new one, hopefully somewhat soon. I don't know, no promises. But yeah, another thing is the quality when recording in the dark / in like dim lighting, which you will be witnessing in a bit because I end up drawing at night, like using the pencils, because I was silly and transferred this stuff before I finished the painting. I do apologize, but there will be some bad quality footage towards the end of the video. But for right now, I do quite like how this video has turned out. Like, I think this quality is good. It's not obviously the highest quality, but like for someone who's just starting out, I think this is pretty good. Like, I do have to say that. As for the sketchbook that I'm using and painting on, it's the Talons Art Creations A4 sketchbook, because I am obsessed with their sketchbooks. They're quite nice. I really like them. They hold gouache really well. Watercolor, not so much, but you can force it to hold the watercolor, kind of, if you're careful and know how much water you're using. Also, speaking of water, I definitely used too much water with this gouache before. Like, when I was painting the skin, I think I definitely used too much water. Like, you could see how opaque it was getting. Opaque? Translucent. No, transparent. Translucent, what? I don't know why I said that. Anyway. And for the pencils that I'm using, I am using the Faber Castel Super Soft Black Edition pencils. I actually love them so much. I got these because they're way cheaper than Faber Castel Polychromos, which is so sad because they're my favorite pencils. I love the Polychromos, they're so good. But these are too, they're very good. I actually love using them. They're very soft and they're nice and creamy. They do have a little bit of a shine to them when you layer them down a bit too heavily, but that's not really a problem to me. So I don't really care about that, but if that's a problem for you, then maybe get something else. But yeah, here's the Polychromos that I'm using. They are my holy grail. Oh my gosh, when I was at uni, in the art shop, they had a whole rack of them, and I would often buy them just individually because they were all individually there and you could just pick them out. And sometimes the uni shop would have some sales, so I'd buy like a few of them and I'd be so excited. They're so I do have a few duplicates of the same color because I see the color and I'm like, wait, I need to have that color. And then I go home and I'm like, oh, I have that color. But I love to use them to sketch as well. Like, they're very good for sketching. And surprisingly, you can erase them pretty well. And same for these ones. Same for the Black Edition too. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're so soft, but they're really easy to erase. So if you like sketching in color, then I would recommend these. I would. I also want to one day get my hands on the, what are they? Prismacolors. I want to get my hands on Prismacolors because everyone always talks about how good they are. So I really want to get them just because I want to, I don't know, I like art supplies. So I like buying them and testing them out. I have quite a few art supplies, but yeah. Ooh, maybe that should be a thing on this channel. Like, I test out art supplies? I don't know. Also, I think there's something really cozy about the quality of the camera when it's in dim lighting, because it's like a sketch with me, night sketches, you know? I don't know, it's really cozy to me. Maybe, hopefully, it's cozy to you as well. I am actually so happy. Like, voice recording and watching over this video makes me so excited to do more of this kind of content because it's so fun. I can't believe I'm actually producing this content right now. It's like, I don't know. It's so satisfying watching myself draw. But I will try to replace my camera as soon as possible so I can keep pumping out these fun videos. Also, having a really fun, like, first page to a sketchbook makes me want to draw in it more. Like, I'm so excited to continue using this sketchbook because it's already looking so good. Like, I decorated the front of it, which I do with, like, all my sketchbooks, and it's one that I also made a matching version for my boyfriend. And yeah, I recently put a little shark sticker on there. It's so cute. But yeah, just opening up and like seeing this makes me wanna just fill up the entire sketchbook right here, right now. Obviously I can't because that's crazy. That would be actually like impossible to finish a whole 80-page sketchbook in like a whole second. It'd be really impressive though. I also just haven't properly produced like a big piece of art on an A4 sketchbook in a while because I've been preferring using the A5 sketchbooks. They're just easier to fill up and I don't feel as like pressured to do good drawings as as I do with these A4 ones. But I actually had quite a lot of fun doing this drawing. At first I was worried it wasn't going as I had hoped, but adding the white Posca pen really just gave it that really nice like pop and shine. Like she looks so fun and like shiny and like cute, you know? Just look at how adorable she looks. Oh, I love her so much. Also, this isn't like any specific OC of mine. I just like to draw random designs. I just do whatever my hand feels like doing, you know? Like, it'll just work on its own. Like, I don't really tend to draw my OCs over and over again. I just do random designs. But yeah, this is the finished product. I think she turned out so cute. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!